can't do it from this computer.
Yeah, we're just not logged in. Hold on, hold on.
So everybody here is kind of struggling to get anything going on Metallica.
You already got it? No. I'll give you? Dean, Jessica, Tony,
Stephanie's going to wait again for that tilt bubble settle. She doesn't have a lot of progress here. She's going to need to start plugging away at Sparky, would be my guess. Ooh, unfortunate. I think she could have had that there with a little bit of a slap. Okay, I'm going to move up the play.
Go through.
What's that?
Did the judge dread results go through? Maybe on this board?
It should be on that board. Sometimes there's like a couple minute lag. All right, good morning, interwebs. We are watching Metallica with Stephanie, Josh, and Mr. Grimaldi and Luke. Thank you, Adam. And Phil is stepping up to ball 3 with 31 million, which is a big score on this particularly rough Metallica setup. And Phil has started Grave Marker Multi-Ball. Phil gets his add-a-ball. Now he wants to shoot the Grave Marker shot. Drains one ball. If he can get one ball on the left lipper, he can backhand the Grave Marker targets. Is it 3 hits for Super Jackpot? Because I've never played this mode. Because it's dangerous. Alright, so he has his hurry up lit on the Grave Marker. One shot to the Grave Marker and then a shot to the captive ball will give him a hurry up and allow him to progress to crank it up. He also has a hurry up lit on the right ramp, which he hits. And a rough drain to the left out lane. Good ball, Phil. So if you're just joining us, this is the first round of the 2018 Bat City Open. Our third year here back at Buffalo Billiards in Austin, Texas. where it is a crisp and refreshing 89 degrees already at 10 a.m. in the morning. So we have Luke, a local Austin player, plays in the league here on Sundays, stepping up to ball 3 with 6.6 million and a good save with a double danger to an unfortunate left out lane drain. With Phil Grimaldi stepping back up to the booth after a good ball 3.
Feel good about it.
Yeah, that was, you don't see the grave marker multi-ball all that often, especially on this particular machine.
Yeah, player 3 was Josh, player 2 was Phil. But Josh's ball was quick enough that I couldn't even get back here. Yeah, well, I knew I had one shot, or 4 shots total to those grave markers to get into multi-ball versus like 13 for Sparky, so it seemed like a easy choice for me. And that's it for Luke.
Yeah, Sparky's set to 13 shots for the first multi-ball, and the magnet, the Sparky magnet, is pretty evil and likes to throw it right down the left outlet.
Yes. Whatever the monitor's like frozen.
Thank you. I'll take that. It's a good way to start the tournament. Let's see if we can find another group to follow. Yes. No practice. Oh,
In between games.
I think you can.
You can?
Yeah, I confirmed with Colin, but I think we are.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if we can find another game to follow. Looks like we have one going on Corvette. Let's switch over there.
It's like buffering.
How does the stream look on your guys' end? We're trying to stream it here locally, and it's looks all frozen up. Does it look okay on your end? Just let us know in the chat. I'm not sure which player is up right now, but they've just started multi-ball. They're going to be shooting for the ramp shots on Corvette. Oh, this is Colin McAlpine, player 2. Some Corvettes you can backhand the engine shot and it'll bring it around to the upper left flipper. He chooses the stage. Ooh, almost a nice stage jackpot shot.
Phil, is it just his laptop, or is everybody else having problems?
I asked it's not dropping any frames. CPU's doing okay, and let me check the Twitch dashboard.
Okay, I think it's just the netbook then.
Colin finishes ball with 627, which is not enough to pass player 3, Jason Newman. Okay, thanks, Jody. Jody F. Nice combo action. Smart move on Corvette is to try and light that out lane, which is what he looks like he's trying to do by shooting that target on the far right side. Nice combo to light the lock and collect it. Based on his score, I'm assuming he's already been through at least one multi-ball, which means he needs to shoot that left orbit twice. And that's going to be ending it. That's why it's a good idea to always light that kickback. Ends with 8:49. Player 4, Lynn Manchin. We've got no IFPA information on Lynn, and I am not familiar with where she's from. She needs some points here to get back in the game. Her lock is qualified. I think that went into the scoop. Okay. Another one into the scoop. Corvette challenge. These Corvette challenges just shoot the flashing shots, try to get the little Hot Wheel car on the right to move forward. Ooh, she almost shot the outline there. Hi, Silent Planet. This table is Corvette. This is classic Williams game. You don't see these out very often. It's a pretty fun game, though. I like it a lot. A lot of nice flowing shots, classic rule set, good multi-ball. The arcade that I used to frequent when I was first getting into pinball had one of these. I put a lot of time in on it. Surprisingly, I never took the time to learn all the rules. Most of the time, multi-ball is really the way to score big points, but you can also get some big bonus built up in this game. These Corvette challenges can be very fruitful. Here she just collected her lock and awarded a car. So there's, she gets 68 million and that challenge award, and that car will add to her bonus later on, I believe. So she's trying to backhand that lock shot now to get herself into multi-ball. Oh, nice little dig. She's fighting. Oh, unfortunate sling drain. Brings her at 485. Let's see what her bonus brings her to. 13 million. 498. I can't see all the scores. Let's see if I can find a score. Looks like player 1 and player 2 had 500 and 600 million respectively.
All right, can you go to the match play? Are you on match play on this computer or no?
Let me try.
Refresh, yeah. Okay, go to scroll down and they all approve. Yeah, close round 1.
All right, please stop playing your game. Please stop playing your game. The next round's about to begin. Also, as you are definitely welcome to play games in between. If somebody else is still playing their actual match, please be respectful of that. For all getting next to them, don't make any big moves and go on to celebrating, etc. Thanks. Nobody did that. I'm just thinking ahead.
We're going to switch over to Star Trek because I'm playing it, and I can commentate.
Is it still going? Oh, I thought 16 out. Oh, you mean the next round is on Star Trek?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it posted?
Yep.
Alright, the next rounds are posted. There's a TV over here that has most of them displayed. Otherwise, use your smartphone or ask someone else.
For those just tuning in, this is the Bat City Open, the match play tournament out of Austin, Texas. We are now in the second round of this tournament. We're going to be playing 13 rounds of qualifying. Players earn 7, 5, 3, or 1 points, depending on how they finish in their group. This is a tiered Swiss-style tournament, so each round players will be playing against other players who are in the same tier as them. My name is Phil Grimaldi. I'll be player 3 on this game. Pretty much everybody that's qualified to commentate is playing in this, so I'm forced to commentate on my own games. I'm just going to let my opponents know that I am watching and we can get started. All right, player 1 is Sven Johnson from Austin, Texas.
I need you to go over to match play. I gotta reassign somebody else. Let's see what's not being played.
We can just do it automatically.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did everyone double assign?
No.
Okay, you're on combo now.
Nice observation, Steve. Yes, the classic hexagon, pentagon mode starts. The player 2 now is Austin Kemp. He started one of those the red mode, shoot the red shots. What shape mode starts does Guardians of the Galaxy have? It has, I think, hexagons as well. So he's got his Vengeance multi-ball ready to go. He's probably going to try and collect it. He nails it. Oh, and he nails it again. I gotta try that on mine, just shoot it on the fly. So in this mode, he wants to just shoot all the flashing shots and then keep shooting the flashing shots.
Oh, this is vacuum building. You're still on combo.
He's almost completed his Vengeance. A few more shots to collect his jackpot. And he defeats Vengeance. Now in victory laps, just shoot the flashing shots for points.
So hexagon. So is this artwork Chris Franchi approved then?
Yeah, right. So Chris Franchi, went on a podcast though, and he actually had like good reasons for using the hexagon.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was.
So guys, can we not switch back to Elvis instead of switching to Congo?
After you've already switched, it's switch. What was wrong with it?
I don't know. Jesse had the hood up and said you need to get switched to a different game. So
Yeah.
they got switched to a different game.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Austin's going all out now. Been playing really well all weekend. Been really impressed watching him play.
He'll probably get
It'll
one
get
later.
on, yeah. And outlane Sling Drain, which brings up player 3, which is me. Goodbye.
All right, so this is Phil Grimaldi, player 3 on Star Trek. This is Colin McAlpine commentating momentarily, at least, until I have to step up to play my game of Game of Thrones. Thanks to the viewers that have tuned in this morning for some pinball action here at Bat City Open 2018. It's a match play event with similar Pinburg-style Swiss tiering, but the main difference is this is just one game per round. It's not 3 games per round. Unfortunately, Phil apparently really wanted to come back to the booth to commentate some more. That was not a very effective ball one.
I'm trying to lull them into a false sense of security.
So this is weird. So with Swiss tiering, I wouldn't expect the 7s and 5s to be together.
It might be there's not enough 7s to put together.
Yeah,
I also don't know how the tiers work. It could just be the top
yeah.
quarter of the field.
I'm completely reliant on whatever algorithm that Andreas has written for this, which, when I ran the just some spreadsheet simulations, it seemed to work fine. But regardless, it's the same for all, so.
Right. I prefer an algorithm to some error-prone human spreadsheet. Yes, JM Garby, it's a tiered Swiss format. If you'd like to follow along at home for the other groups, there's a link at the bottom of the screen for Match Play at matchplay.live/KRE6Q. Yes, Brian, we have started the tournament. You can follow along, all the other players. We're going to be following my groups for the initial couple rounds just because I can jump back in here and commentate while I'm playing. Later, if other players are willing to do so, we'll follow their groups and they can commentate on their own games. Right, JM. I think for each tier, they'll take the top, bottom, and middle of each group. So that ends player 1, and now we got Austin back up, who has a pretty commanding lead now at this point. He was trying to pick off that last lock target. I find if I hit that upper ramp and I just hold up that upper right flipper, it'll tend to hit that bottom green target and light my locks. Vengeance scoring, shoot the Vengeance 5 times for points. Generally speaking, this is a pretty dangerous mode and nobody really plays it, unless you're in a home environment. Extra ball points can be doubled. Good to know. That's pretty rare. A lot of games do not double the extra ball points. I think he might have just done that himself, actually, right there. Oh, cannot be doubled. Excuse me. I know how to read. Sometimes. Okay, so that ends Austin's ball, which means I'm up, so I need to go. And we got nobody in the booth, so enjoy the silence. I don't know what's happening here. I just cannot get the ball under control, and I'm making bad decisions. But I got my locks lit, so that's one thing. But I'll need to do it again. This Star Trek is set up pretty tough for tournament play. The outlanes have been removed, no rubbers out there, waxed up. But it is playable. We were playing in the tournament last night, and I was able to get a couple good games in on it. So it feels good. I'm not the only one that's struggling on this game. It's shaping up to be a battle for second at this point. Austin has a pretty good lead. He should be feeling pretty good about himself right now.
Rules person.
I can make rolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I slam tilted doing nothing on Demo Man. It just reset. Well, I don't know.
That wasn't a sample. It's been resetting.
Okay, so that's the.
We're gonna put you in a new game.
Was it in the middle of the game or?
Yeah, I was in the middle of a multi-ball. Yeah.
Can you, are the scores recoverable? Apologies, I had to step away to make a ruling in this tournament. One of the games reset in the middle of the game.
I have to go downstairs and get Star Trek. Because I think Demo Man is going to have to get yanked.
Okay, well Sven's making good progress. As soon as I said that, I jinxed him. Fifth pinball table. I don't know the question, Grizz. Can you ask it again? Which pinball is resetting? Is that what you're asking? If that was the question, Demolition. Hey, Eric. Yeah, Demolition Man, which is on the other side of this row, reset in a different match. Oh, unfortunate flipper fumble. All right, that puts me up. I'm a little nervous right now. I need to do some work. Let's see what I can do. I just had one more lock shot to get into multi-ball there, and I could have had a shot at taking down that 58 million, but I could not get the ball off that left flipper. And I lost the ball, unfortunately, trying to do so. So now Mark's going to be trying to get some points out of this round. And basically anything's possible. He starts his vengeance mode. Nicely done. Making quick work of this vengeance. Alright, so he needs one more to complete, and he's back in the game again. Completes his vengeance. That was at 1x. He didn't double it. Uh-oh, it looks like the flipper is stuck up. This happened to me yesterday, but nobody could recreate it. Let me get a TD. Looks like the game kind of fixed itself. For whatever reason, it's pretty rare that this right flipper gets stuck up. So he's able to play on. And he opted to anyway because he would have lost his multi-ball if he would not have played on. He's chasing down, he's back in the mix. He needs 3 million more points to pass. Oh. Oh, gosh, and he tilted it. Austin gets the high score 3. As you can see, these scores are pretty low for this one. That's all she wrote. Find another game that's currently in action. Switch over to Game of Thrones.
Next round, I'm going to make the call there's no more practice play, so that way we don't end up inadvertently shaking on the pins.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
So Phil,
Yeah,
what's the trick on Lexi Lightyear? You know?
I don't know. I haven't played much with it.
So the
Like
reason
a
I
lot.
ask is I put up 2.4 million. I have no idea how. And like they're not even close to me. It's not even, and they're playing longer balls on some of it. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah. So this is player 2, Nicholas Poclatar from Austin, Texas. He lights his second lock. Oh, he's doing pretty well. He's in Targaryen mode right now, sitting at 630. This particular Game of Thrones is equipped with lightning flippers, so it is particularly difficult. You won't be seeing a lot of huge scores today, and if you do, they played really well. He's got his wall multi-ball lit, so he needs to shoot the dragon to start it. Nice little backhand to the left orbit. He's trying to get that last Targaryen shot. I wonder if he knows that he has his wall lit. Oh, he does. He knows. He knows. He went right for it. All right, battle for the wall. Got his Targaryen going as well. If he can complete this Targaryen mode, he can get to Hand of the King. It looks like he's only completed 3 modes. I don't know why he would start Targaryen. It's the hardest mode to complete. When I need one more mode, I'll usually go for Stark because that's the easiest one to get through. Eric asks, is the volume muted in all the games? No, they're on. It's just you can't hear them. We have one microphone for the commentator booth, and everything else is a cacophony of sound in the background. It probably comes off to you as a low hum of just random noise, but that is the sound of 16 pinball machines being played in unison. 832 million. This is a great game. This is only ball 2. So Nicholas is clearly blowing it up right now. And he's got one more ball to go. And he could get the Hand of the King, so he's sitting in really good shape. Colin McAlpine, who's player 4, joins me in the booth right now. Nicholas is blowing it up.
I know, yeah. He had a good ball there.
I thought it had to be ball 3, but then I looked and it was actually ball 2. So.
Yeah, my 1 billion from ball 1. It looks like I got some work still I gotta do.
All right, Colin's gonna now leave the booth because he's about to play. Oh. Well, Colin's at 1 billion. I thought he said he had 1 million. So Colin's got a nice lead from his ball 1, apparently. So it looks like he's gone through Hand of the King, which honestly in Game of Thrones at this point in time I feel like I'm sort of in jail. The only options you have is to slog through the remaining modes, which none of the remaining modes typically are very easy to complete. Baratheon, Targaryen, Martell is pretty easy to complete, so he can do that one. Correct, Eric. No extra balls in this tournament. They've all been disabled, turned off. You can get points for them, though. Colin lights his lock. Survives a few quick in lanes. He's going to take that win through its coming. Mark the Magician joins me in the booth.
Show me the action, Phil. What's happening?
We got a huge game going on Game of Thrones. Colin is sitting at 1 billion points. Nicholas is chasing him down at 900 million.
Wow.
Colin's already played his Hand of the King. Nicholas has a Hand of the King yet to play, I believe.
Okay.
So it could be a good game. Colin's going to try and widen the gap through this Blackwater multi-ball.
All right.
Is he that interested in Blackwater right now, or do you think he's all Martell?
He's probably trying to complete Martell.
All right, there it is.
I'm not sure which house he chose at the beginning of the game. What does he usually go for?
Collins is usually a Martell player.
Yeah.
Oh, but then there's the Iron Bank of Tyrell, I think that was? I'd need to see the color of his button, because if he had hit Iron Bank right there, that would have been out of ball.
Right.
If he was Martell.
Oh, what house are you playing as? Tyrell.
Colin is playing Tyrell.
I've already blown my hand. So.
Yeah, I saw that. I think you're in jail in this game when you do that.
Yeah, so now Jason Newman up to play.
So is Nicholas, he hasn't played hand.
He hasn't played hand yet, so he's got hand in hand. He hasn't qualified it
He needs
yet.
to qualify it.
I think he may have actually.
He was playing Targaryen as his fourth mode, so I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Jason having trouble finding the center ramp. Using either flipper for it, he doesn't care. Oh, there's the wraparound. The back flipper. And he'll start Lannister Martell, all right. And which lock was that? Ball 3, all right. So this is Jason's chance to start the comeback. I mean, he's not going to make it back there, unfortunately, only on this mode, unless he has a very long one. But he'll end up at 300 or 400 with a good play here.
Yeah, Eric, all of the ball save timers and multi-ball timers have been severely reduced. So many of these games, you basically have a few seconds to get under control, and that's it.
Jason says control is for nerds, and he's playing chaotically.
But he uses his Atta-ball.
Right?
You can play chaotically when you've got an Atta-ball in the back.
That is true. Let's see if he tries to stop up, or are we just going to keep going? Oh, it's time. Now we finally start getting some shots. Loses the ball to traffic over the right out lane, but Saber was still on.
Yeah, Steve, I believe 1.01 code is on Iron Maiden, and I'm sure we'll see some Iron Maiden action at some point today.
Yeah. That slipped away from Jason there on those lightning flippers twice. Once, you know, a ramp over that would have been fine on the normal flippers, and then another time the gap fooling him.
So here's the big moment of truth. Nicholas steps up. He needs 200 million to catch Colin, which can easily be doable if he gets into Hand of the King. He needs to qualify it, though, by starting another mode.
Which one do you go for? In this situation, for me, I'm thinking Stark just because it's an easy
absolutely
completion,
Stark.
right?
Oh, absolutely.
But-
Let's start going.
What's your link for Twitch? Twitch.tv/Space City
Pinball. Space City Pinball.
And you're watching Space City Pinball right now. Nick looks like he wants Martell.
The thing is, Martell, you got to shoot 3 orbits
Right.
and then a ramp versus 3 ramps and an orbit.
I like those ramps for the return, obviously.
Yeah, the ramp is much safer.
Well, Martell lit. I mean, there's also, I mean, he has the perfect hand combo if he lights Stark to try to go for the super jackpots in hand. Oh, that's danger. But a nice bump there on the right side gets it flying out of that. So Martell,
He's not going for Martell.
he goes for the Targaryen hurry up, 12 million. There's a loop. Need some more. Ah,
Oh, man.
yeah, and a bunch of repeated center saves there. Cost Nick his ball.
It's now on Kevin to try and catch up.
Yeah, Kevin already has third, got a long hill to climb for second. And I don't know, it looks like he already started his first multi-ball based on that lock he just got, so.
These are the worst positions to be in a tournament like this where you're scraping, fighting for just a few scraps of points.
Yeah.
Steve, Iron Maiden is the new hotness right now. I can't get enough of it either. Play it every day at home.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah, give it a good
Yeah.
shake. Let it know.
Okay, so Colin's going to take the win on this one. And this is the last game of the round, so we won't have anything else to switch to. Colin plunges it off. We'll go ahead and get the next round going.
Come on, Nick, have it, Jason.
You approve it yet? There we go.
Good.
Please stop playing your games. The next round will be posting right now. Please stop playing your games. Let the ball drain.
Oh, you need to take Demo Man out.
What? Demo needs to be out?
Well, it reset the last round.
During play or just
During play.
just when they hit start?
During play, it reset. I had to make a ruling.
Based on what did they do to reset it?
It
No,
just
let me
reset.
give you a games as yet. Sorry.
It's okay, we can switch it up. But,
So make an announcement.
oh yeah, no practice.
So another change. Everybody please listen up before we start. So we are now going to limit practice to the dinner and lunch breaks. So between games, please don't practice. So that way it'll limit the amount of shaking that's taking place on the rest of the people still playing their matches. So no more practice except for the lunch and dinner break. Thank you.
So Demo Man, player 4, ball 2, it just reset in the middle of the game. We were able to recover the scores. I gave everybody, they played one more ball.
Did they do a thumb button thing?
No, it just reset.
So take it out and Jesse can look at it, you think? Or we play it?
Or we just play it, if it resets, we can do the same thing again.
Well, if it resets again, then because that's the second time in the major, that's probably going to need to be catastrophic and have to be pulled out.
Okay,
And I'm playing it, so I want to say before I know
Play it.
anybody's scores,
play in it, and then if it
I'm
resets,
going to let everybody know in the group that
Yeah,
if it
yeah.
resets, we're automatically going to move to something else.
correct.
Okay.
Okay, so the game that I am playing, it does not have a camera on it, Elvis. So we're gonna follow another group that does have a camera. Demolition Man. Can you commentate on your game between each round?
Sure.
Okay.
At the lunch break, I'm gonna pull that and swap Star Trek Next Generation in for it.
Oh, lovely. With all the trough issues.
I've been working on that the last couple of days. I think it should be.
Where's
should be
the?
fine.
There it is.
Match play.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Demo Man's decided to.
Adam's Family.
Oh god, that one's been whacked.
There we go.
That one will be quick. I haven't played this.
I don't know where the stream is. Here?
there
Yeah,
we go.
here it is. So you'll need to switch it to.
Nope. Adam's Family. There we go. All right. So Demo Man is moving to Adam's Family due to reset issues. So we'll have Colin McAlpine, Dean St. Ange, Garrett Hayes, and Jack Revenue. Dude, I don't know. It's the one that I had in there fried itself, which unfortunately happens from time to time. They're usually really bulletproof, and I have them in all of my WPC games. Thank you, Rob Carr. The boards are normally 100% awesome.
It's like, if I didn't have one of those, I wouldn't be playing my Shadow.
Right?
Because I would not take it apart to fix it. It's just like, that's happening. That's not happening.
Yeah, well, that was a really big nudge and, a late tilt. Yeah, I mean, the reset boards are, in my opinion, absolutely necessary for location play. I mean, the $30 plus shipping is way more than worth it.
Why is it on Adam's Family?
Because Demo Man died and Colin switched. He was assigned to Adam's Family since Demo Man died.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Okay, this needs to be updated.
Okay.
I was like, oh crap, it's on. I guess it didn't change.
So player 2, I believe, is Dean St. Ange, and he is waiting for the tilt bob to settle after the big move and tilt from Colin. After this game, we're going to have to adjust the camera a bit so we can get player 1's score in there. All right, so here we go. Dean St. Ange hits his skill shot for 2 million. And the swamp combo takes the risky thing flips shot to the swamp and breaks it, but survives.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was a big move, Mr. McAlpine.
Well, I mean, that was terrible. I tried to save it, but nope.
No, you came close.
Where's the? It'll show the chat on one of these.
No, it should be. If anybody says anything, it will pop up.
Oh, it will? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It'll pop up like right there. That's the way Phil has it
Oh,
set
okay.
up.
Even on this screen here?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Currently, nobody's talking to us, which is fine.
No, I missed my shot and I deserve a drink. You know, that's...
Honestly, you tilted a lot later than I thought you were going to.
Yeah,
the first shove you made, I was like, oh, I didn't see a danger.
Yeah, I know. That first shove, I thought I was going to get dangerous, and I didn't.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm still alive.
And then the second one was danger, tilt.
Yeah. I deserved it. I mean, that tilt ball was definitely from swinging from the first one.
And unfortunately, we need to adjust the camera because we can't see your score. Do you remember what you scored?
I mean, it's probably all of 2 million something.
2 million, okay.
I got the skill shot. And I bricked 2 side ramps, and there you go.
Yep. And it looks like Dean has double digits, 10 something million.
Yeah, 10 roughly, yeah. So he probably started his cousin it.
I did not notice him hit the chair.
Oh, okay. That's just typically from a...
Usually, yeah.
Getting decent, getting some points better than a couple million from that.
And Garrett puts up 600,000.
600,000. Crushing it. But dude, yeah, that demo man was classic. I'm telling the group beforehand, hey, the last round, this game resets. So if it resets,
Yeah.
even if it's player 4, ball 3, we're gonna get reassigned. I step up 2 seconds later.
But like right after, I'm like, I'm just not gonna play this game. 'Cause, yeah, it's gonna reset.
All right, so we have Jack Revenue, who is from Houston, I believe.
Yeah,
Jack is
from
one of the
yeah.
Houston clan. And backhands the
Backhands the
scoop
left
shot.
orbit?
Yep.
No, that was the left orbit.
Yeah, the left. Well, yeah, sorry, the pop shot.
Wow, I didn't know you could backhand that.
Generally not on purpose ever, and bricks the chair and pays for it with the fat Superman rubbers on the chair posts.
Feeling good about 626.
Yeah.
And Garrett Hayes, former TPF champion, coming out of retirement to play in the Bat City Open, puts up 600,000 on the Adams
Who
family.
like dialed in that kick out of the swamp, man?
That would probably be me.
Some jackass, I think.
Forget I'm playing in front of 25 people.
25 people. We have 25 people on the stream.
27.
Oh, 27. The pressure is on.
Pressure is on. Especially 'cause it's
All right,
on
so
my
Colin is bricking his skill shot
game.
again.
Reset.
Garrett,
Yes, quiet.
I don't need you at all.
Yeah.
All right, Colin hits a skill shot for 3 million. That brings his score up to 6 or 8. I can't tell yet.
Did he drain on purpose just to get it?
Yes, that's the only ball saver available on Adams Family is not hitting a single switch.
Oh, okay. I'll do that then.
And brutal top of the sling to right out lane drain.
It's a great game we got going.
And Dean St. Ange steps up with 15 million? I don't know, I'm not sure. And again, he takes the swamp shot from the Thing Flips flipper and makes it. And danger. Oh. Here we go. Thing flips and Thing bricked the shot. So here he goes to backhand the chair and misses. All right, lock 1 is lit and collected. So now he can shoot the skill shot for 4 million, I believe.
One job.
Plus collect the lock, and he takes the Thing Flip shot again. Nice save. All right, 6 million from the chair award. He's getting lots of love off the side-to-side motion on the Adams family. Generally is not that forgiving. Lock 2. Yes, Thing only has one job, and you were correct, sir. He failed miserably. All right, so skill shot for 3 million. Thing will pick up the ball and return it.
It disappears like after like
And now to shoot the bookcase or the chair to start multi-ball.
Did it get bounced?
Final game ended up being
Wow,
the knockout. Oh yeah, I was knocked out, and he was not. I put up 122. We got. But he deserved. He was. I would have had to beat him.
Dean is moving this machine so well to save those outlane drains. Generally on Adams family, you get near the left or right outlane on those top posts and it's gone.
I was like, why didn't you knock Colin out for me? Sorry, man. Just couldn't get it together.
Yes, magnets are turned off. Basically, I have them turned off all the time because I just don't want people timing out the Seance and multi-ball. And it saves the game from getting burnt up. And that's, whoa, a very rough fumble and straight down the middle. Good ball. Bonus in Adams Family is non-existent except for your mode points. We have Garrett stepping up for ball 3. I'm sorry, ball 2, player 3. I prefer the buffalo burgers. I like spicy things. Yeah. So the hog's breast, I mean, you can't go wrong with a bacon cheeseburger. They're both awesome.
Yeah, it applies to all. They're all yeah, because I made that out.
All right, so Garrett hits a skill shot, and that was about it. Skill shot done.
Yeah.
Ish.
Hey, question, yeah. More than 626.
Oh, the sling to right out lane off the dead bounce.
He didn't escort it. He didn't escort it. And it was like all escort to the right.
That was a pretty rough ball for Jack.
I tried.
We have Colin McAlpine walking back up to ball 3 on the Adams Family at 6 million and change, trying to catch Dean St. Ange. Not sure what his score is, unfortunately, I cannot see. Colin hits his 4 million skill shot. And the side ramp for the millions plus survives the kick out from the Thing Flips flipper. And it looks like he is trying to shoot for his greed letters. And oh, wow, that was a pretty good nudge, and he did not earn any dangers from that. So now Colin has his locks lit for multi-ball. There are 3 different shots that you can take to light locks. The center ramp with the green flashing light next to the bookcase, the bookcase and the swamp. There's lock 1. All right, there are already balls locked in the swamp, so he will not get the ball served to the shooter lane.
All right, so I kind of like that kick out now. That's nice. Nice and brutal.
The swamp kick out is fairly stable, but it's not nice.
Right.
So there's lock 2 for Colin. And again, out of the swamp because 2 balls are already locked. And very good. So now the chair or the bookcase will start multi-ball. We should see a post pass here to backhand that chair.
How is that? Are the magnets off?
Magnets are disabled.
Okay, cool.
Now the chair backhand, one time and done. Nope. One more post pass. Backhand to the chair to start multi-ball. There it is. It's showtime. All right, so we should get 2 balls served out of the swamp, 1 out of the chair. There is 0 ball saver on the Adams Family, so if you drop 1 ball, you're done. All right, so now Colin wants to get a ball on the left flipper, and there's his double jackpot. Now, multi-ball is done. 22 million for the super double jackpot, which currently puts him slightly ahead of Dean St. Ange. Now it is time for Colin to play modes. The second multi-ball in Adams Family is a little tougher to get to than the first one. So it looks like Colin is playing Cousin It. Nice slap off the side of the cabinet. Colin has about 3.5 million in points for Cousin It, which will be awarded on his bonus. Mode number 2, Mamushka. Every switch hit scores 250,000 points and is awarded in bonus. So if Colin tilts, he will not receive those points from Cousin It or the Mamushka. Looks like Colin is trying to stack mansion modes. He has the chair lit and is backhanding the chair. Boom. 6 million points from the chair award.
Let me know when you need another break.
Center ramp to relight the chair. Wow, big slap and saves the ball from going out the left out lane. Quick multi-ball, bounce over to the right flipper, shoot that shot right there next to the bookcase ramp. Now Colin will get the ball on the shooter lane. Skill shot is available. $5 million skill shot. The ball will come down. Okay. So now the only shot you have is the bookcase shot, and unfortunately he does not get the cradle separation he was looking for. That multi-ball is now over. Colin is putting up a clinic on how to play Addams Family on ball 3 when you are down by several million points. All right, bear kick ramp to side ramp millions plus 5 million and hits the 5x max graveyard for 5 million points. Oop. So millions plus adds $1 million to his swamp shot for every side ramp that he hits. And pays for using the mini flipper to shoot the swamp. Excellent ball. Yes, unfortunately, my green.
90 something.
Colin has 90-something million on the Addams Family. Yeah, Eric,
He started with 66.
the green condom on the chair died, and I did not have a replacement, so I had a blue one. So Dean St. Ange has some work to do to catch up to Colin McAlpine.
This lady has Simics disease. She can't have anything gluten at all. What do you do cross examination? Like something you require anyway?
No.
Require to just burn everything?
No, that's
Like you said, like the nachos or like something.
no, the nachos are fine. She can
The chip stuff you didn't require, that's not going to affect it, is it?
no.
Anything, so I think all this stuff just
No. As long as the cooked chips don't come into contact with any unprocessed flour or gluten stuff, she's fine.
Alright, that's what I thought. So double check.
Yellow should be left side and right side is normally red. Go Bills. Woo. Again, still too early for the woo. Eric, I will take your word for it. Those are the colors that have been on this Adams family for 5 years. So all right, so a train wreck. One more will hold his Swamp Millions value. And Dean St. Ange has passed Colin McAlpine at 114 million versus 90 something. All right, so it looks like locks. Are locks lit? Looks like it.
Not so soon.
Oh no, seance. Very good use of the mini flipper to keep that ball from going out the left out lane.
Wow.
2 knocks, and the mini flipper to right out lane drain, as is pretty much common for Adams family. Excellent ball, Dean St. Ange. Great game. Anytime you can beat the current Pinburg champ is a good day. Let's do this. Thank you, Go Bills. Eric, we will more than likely do this next year around the same time, so please register and come play next year.
Eric is a really good player, and he could definitely do some damage in a tournament like this.
Yeah, he told me my chair lights are incorrect.
Question. The dedicated fryers, do you think it's safe for celiacs? It is? Awesome. So I can get the nachos here?
Yeah, as long as there's no raw unprocessed flour touching the chips, you're good to go.
Correct. And if it's, what do you mean raw unprocessed flour? Like if any of it popped out of the fryer, I'd be fucked.
No. As soon as
That
it hits
wouldn't be
the-
raw.
Exactly. No, if
But it would still hurt.
maybe.
Ooh, unfortunately, here it tilts out.
I had half a bite of a plantain chip that was in a ship fryer.
No, you're fine. I've had.
Garrett comes out of retirement to show us his tilt skills. How's that no tilt?
It totally worked out for me on like a couple saves, but then it didn't. I was like afraid of the left side. It's like it looked like it was gonna take
Thanks, Brian. I will let Colin know that you appreciate the tournament and the format change. We are extremely happy with the turnout for this year's event, although we did have, 3 people cancel this morning with 2 minutes to go before start time.
Oh! Center drain.
I blinked and did not see what happened.
Halfway up the center ramp and then straight down the middle.
Oh, that's about Adams family for you.
So that's good for at least a third place finish.
Any place outside of 4th is okay.
So it looks like Congo and what's the other game? That's Star Trek. Let's switch over to Congo. We haven't watched Congo yet.
Oh yeah, who's playing Congo?
Sunshine Bond is playing Congo.
Ooh, Sunshine, her 2nd year at the Best Study Open.
Oh, this is a. Oh shit! This is a compensation ball that she's playing right now.
Okay.
She had a ball auto launch on her earlier, so she was awarded a compensation ball.
Wow, that was a great slap.
Yeah, it was gross. And there we go,
That's
death.
what Congo does.
Put up
Yeah.
over 100 on average.
I saw it, and then he's like, here's a better 100.
Yeah, I was joking with him. He flips with your multi-ball. His double jack roll is 32 million.
Try and switch over to Star Trek now.
Because you get it from hitting
I will
the
be
Okay,
right
yeah,
back.
any of those optos go off. 1, 1, 1, yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, Brian Fletcher. He's here.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
And we just got the end of the tournament, or end of this game. It looks like Adam McKinney won with 65 million. And a close battle for second. Chris Doyle came out
I mean, that's what we invited.
victorious with 33 million. So that's it for that round. We'll go ahead and get the next round posted.
We need to just say one thing before we do that. Demo man, for instance. Okay.
Oh boy.
Alright, the next round is posted. Round 4 begins now.
So we're going to go back to Congo to follow me now.
Great.
So I'll be player 1 in this matchup. So I'll go ahead and get this thing started. Be a brief moment of silence. Take a moment to take in the beautiful pinball lights.
It's like there's 13 rounds. It's not like last night or like CPL where I played that on 3 games and I was done. You know?
I put up 125 on attack, million.
Oh. And then I'm going ships. Sorry.
Okay, so decent ball one from me, ending with about 150, but I made good progress on collecting diamonds and getting my locks ready to go. I don't know about two-staging on Congo. I'll try it when I step up, and I'll let you know. Player 2 is Ethan Matchin, up-and-coming player from Austin, Texas. Another one of these young players that are going to destroy us all in a few years. Ooh, nice volcano ramp shot to light his lock. And he gets a lucky bounce in to collect it. I don't know if that actually, it did not collect his lock. He needs to hit it a little bit harder.
After this round, we need to adjust the score cam on Adam's family, and it looks like Congo as well.
I mean, these are kind of the best they're going to get because of the angle, but you can see it well enough. I'll look at Adam's family though.
Yeah, Adam's family, you definitely cannot see player one
The
and
top
two scores.
I mean,
Congo's
it's
not bad, but
it's just the angle of it is
Yeah.
just, if we had extra cameras maybe, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, so Ethan spells map and he collects his first award, which would be 25 million points. Those map awards increase with value as he goes through. It looks like he's gonna map out. Ooh, yeah, that right out lane is super tough. A lot of people are draining at the right out lane. So you'll see players holding up the left flipper on Congo. The reason is because the game seems to be auto plunging every now and again. By holding the left flipper, it defeats that auto plunge. In the last round, one player lost the ball by a premature auto plunge. So by doing that, they avoid any issues that might arise from the auto plunge. That's right down the center. That's not coming back. All right, so Thomas starts his ball saver. Gets one of the lanes for Amy. Oh, a nice quick shot at the ramp. Probably gonna go for gray letters here. Good combo action. Qualifies one of his locks. And he's going to collect his map. Oh no, he's going to go for the hop over and try and collect that lock. Change the strategy. Drop catch. Ooh. And misses the lock, but he gets it in this little mystery tunnel ward. And collects one lock. Collects the map award. Let's see what he goes for now. I think he's trying to hit the gray target, the gray shot, but he keeps hitting the ramp instead. Yep, gray. Gray is nice because it'll award you, the first time it'll award you diamonds, which will qualify a lock, and then the next time it'll actually give you a multi-ball. So the first time through, you want to try and use gray to get through one of your locks, and then the next time after that, use gray to start another multi-ball. Ooh, he almost shot the out lane. Fortunately, he starts the Travicom satellite mode, which is next to worthless in terms of points, and it sort of locks you out from doing much else in the game. Most people, he's probably going to trap up here and time this mode out, which is a smart decision. Oh, he got bored with timing that out. He said he's going to start Amy instead. Alright, satellite transfer is over. He can get back to regular play. Completes gray. In the gray lower playfield to spell all the letters in Congo. He makes quick work of that. Lights his locks. See if he can collect it right away. Boom. Beautiful. So he needs to collect 5 more diamonds to light his next multi-ball. What he does not want to do, though, is complete gray, because if he does that, he's going to lose all of his lock progress, which is what it looks like he's trying to do. He lights his lock. He wants to collect that final lock. Oh, that's good play. He's in really good shape right now. So after he comes out of this multi-ball, he'll have another one waiting for him via the Gray Awards. He's got 1 jackpot, and he loses 1 ball. There's another jackpot. 2. Ooh, nice save. And he loses the ball. So he's going to be shooting for gray targets now. He needs 1 more. Okay, nice start by Thomas. Up is player 1, which is me. I'm going to step away from the mic for a minute.
Yeah.
what you just saw there was me not really being aware of the rules in Congo. So one thing I did not expect to happen was that super skill shot to kick it back into the mystery award, which gave me a gray. And I didn't know if that gray would also contribute towards my normal gray progress, and it kind of messed up my sequence of events. I was hoping to collect the lock first, then go into gray to light more diamonds, and then start my multi-ball, and then go back into gray again for a second multi-ball.
Right, yeah, no. You came to the right place. You came to the right place.
But that did not happen.
Some folks are real good at that, like passing back and forth, like crazy stuff. Like bicycle kicks, like come on.
So, Steve, do you know how the jackpot values are determined? Is it based on the number of diamonds that you've collected? Not exactly sure. There's a schedule posted somewhere. I don't know where it is. There's a time when it starts, I think.
Does the announcement go downstairs too? No.
I'll look. I don't know. Diamonds collected since last multi-ball. Okay, that's good to know. I might decide to just cash out my, depending on how many diamonds I need to relight my locks, I might just cash out my gray. More is better, that's the formula. I like it. Kickback combo, it's the exact same thing that happened to me. That's gonna give him light lock. It must be his third reward. So this is his second gray completion, which will start multi-ball once he completes it. So this will probably be a low value multi-ball based on the fact that he probably hasn't collected a lot of diamonds. It's a double jackpot on the volcano ramp. That's 11 million, so the base value is like 5.25 or less. Diamond jackpot 11. Maybe the base is 11. So in Amy scoring mode, you can double the value by shooting the inner orbit target, or inner orbit shot. So he'll finish Amy with about 75 million points. And a nice shot to the orbit to collect a lock. Thomas is playing really well this morning. Not that he doesn't play well all the time, but oh, that was an error on Thomas' part. Okay, I'm up. I'll be back.
good turnout, so I can't complain.
No, they're definitely playing fair.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Well, I can't
Well, I hope
complain,
not.
but I don't complain about myself.
Like I said, the games are going to be really tough but playable. And you can thank Colin for talking me into keeping the ball safe.
I did exactly what I didn't want to do. Is I accidentally started Gray.
Every game has a ball safe.
I probably should have just not collected it.
It may only be 3 seconds, but
That would have been the smart thing to do.
The biggest surprise for me was
Anybody in the chat know what would have happened if I just did not flip on Gray? Would I have just been able to... Oh man. Yeah, he gets a nice ricochet into the lock.
second ball saver on that. Nope, you need to make your shot quickly.
by the time I got all 3 balls from the table,
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know, it was just like a lot of the
so that'll guarantee Ethan a last place finish.
Well, because people were taking advantage of that. They would take their first ball or two and throw it up there as a cross drivers and extend it up.
All right, thanks, Scribble.
Ball save.
If I hadn't have completed it though, I think I would have just been able to take an easy lock shot with the upper left flipper and then started that multi-ball, but who knows? I'll have to find out in a practice match later on what happens when you don't complete Gray. I have accidentally not completed it just by not being able to hit any of those targets. Sometimes you flail around a bunch of times and you don't get the ones that you need.
Really good practice tournament for Pittsburgh. I expect to see all of you guys do very well at Pittsburgh to go deep.
I don't like that.
So Jason's going to be chasing down that 650 to try and
I'd already registered mine.
get some points out of this round. There's a schedule somewhere posted. I don't know it though.
I
Yeah.
just don't know if he's going right by it or not, or if it's an hour from when.
I anticipate. Yeah.
I got it.
I believe so, yeah.
Damn.
You know, let me go bother Colin. No, I enjoyed the match play because you generally get to play against more people than a pump and dump style. Especially with, you know, this few players. Yeah. Oh, no, well, I mean, so the down there, no. I understand not wanting to jump down. I think we just go in. The down ball so easier.
So basically, they're back up again.
Yeah, so we go through the start line and switch side.
Okay, I'm back. Has Jason beat my score yet? Oh gosh, right down the middle.
We're going to give a little extra time for lunch. So next round we get 2 as listed on the schedule. So
540s, coming up shy by 100.
a little bit more time for lunch.
It's a good effort.
5 games
So Thomas can plunge this ball off. He doesn't need to play. And that's all she wrote. It'll go Thomas, Phil, Jason, and Ethan.
That leaves only one right there. It wouldn't bother me if that was the case, but I thought I would ask. Yeah, now it's just yeah, okay.
think we're gonna switch over to Kiss right now.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scribble. It was a pain in the butt to get all these cameras set up, but I think it came out okay. Okay, so it looks like player 1 is up, Austin Kent, and this is ball 3, and holy smokes, player 4, Colin McAlpine, has a huge 431 million point lead right now. Looks like we had the camera fixed on the wrong group. And Austin takes an outlane drain on the left, but with a respectable 115 million. Normally that would be good for a win on this game. So this Kiss is equipped with lightning flippers, making the game ever so more slightly difficult. It's exactly in those moments just there that the lightning flippers matter, where you need just a little bit of the flipper. Oh, and that's going all the way to the outlane. Player 3, John Stewart. Unless he puts up 431 million, this game is over. Oh, that might be right. Oh, just after the ball save timer goes off. And that's it. We got one other game still going, which looks like Lexi Lightspeed. Let's go over to that. Lexi Lightspeed with the giant LCD screen on the playfield makes it kind of difficult to film. But fortunately you can see the ball going around because the software has a little tracer on the ball. So this is player 1, Kevin Rodriguez. I believe we're on ball 3. Kevin drains out the out lane with 1.3 million. You get some bonus. Total score of 1.7 million. Player 2 steps up. He's got 1.3 million. This is Adam McKinney. Lexi Lightspeed, super interesting game from Multimorphic, which is a startup pinball company. And I'm doing some calming exercises. starts a mode. I don't know this game too well, but it appears you want to shoot those mugs. He hits 2 of them. It goes into the out lane. 1.7. I don't know if that puts him over the top of Kevin. It was very, very close though. Oh, he drains out of both of his multi-balls. Okay, so I think this game is over.
Player 4 has the walk-off.
Yep, walk-off win. So that concludes round 4 of the tournament. We're going to be taking about an hour break, coming back at 2 p.m. for the final round. We're starting at round 5. We have 13 rounds total to play today. So we'll be back at 2 p.m. If you want to watch the remaining rounds, please tune in. See you then.